So, hello students, this is the topic in biology, respiration. What is respiration? First of all, we will go to the definition for it. So, the respiration is the process of releasing energy from food, right? Respiration. What is respiration? It is the process of releasing energy from food. Whatever food we are taking is converted into the energy. That energy we use for the metabolic processes in our body, right? Every living organism take food to get the energy, and this energy is used in metabolic activities and various activities of the body, right? So the process of respiration involves what? It involves the breakdown of food. So how the breakdown of food will occur? Food will be broken down in presence of oxygen is the first way. It is the first way when food is broken into the simple components, and the release of energy is there. And when this process occurs in presence of oxygen, this is called aerobic respiration. And when the food get broken in absence of oxygen, then this process is called anaerobic respiration. Here we are doing the aerobic respiration first. The food will be broken down in presence of oxygen to get the energy, to release the energy. So this process involves taking in oxygen into the cell, and most important, this respiration occurs in the cells of the living organism. So taking in oxygen into the cell is the first step in this process. Using it to burn the food is second step and release energy, right? Second step is the oxygen is used to burn the food, and release of energy is there. Release of energy will be there, right? Then after that, elimination the waste products. The waste product here are carbon dioxide and water, right? Carbon dioxide and water are the waste product which are thrown out of the body, right? So here it is the equation. It is the reaction which takes place in the body. Food plus oxygen here we will get carbon dioxide, water, and energy will be released. Respiration process occurs in cells, so it is called cellular respiration. The process occurs in cell, so it is called cellular respiration. Respiration is essential for the life because it provides energy for carrying out all life processes, right? So it is very essential process which takes place in our body. Now next, respiration in organism. Different organism do this process in different ways. First we will talk about yeast. In yeast it is anaerobic respiration, and already I have told you the anaerobic respiration is the respiration in which the breakdown of food into glucose, into ethanol, carbon dioxide, energy in absence of oxygen. So this process occurs in the absence of oxygen, and yeast is the example for the anaerobic respiration. Okay, and second example is in human beings. We are included in this category, and we do this process in presence of oxygen, as all of you know. So it is aerobic respiration. The respiration takes place in presence of oxygen in human beings, right? And in amoeba I have already told you in holozoic nutrition in last lecture. You can see that this microorganism doesn't have any mouth, so it does all its activities with the help of its cell membrane, right? So respiration also takes place through the cell membrane by the process diffusion. Diffusion of gases takes place in its body. Okay, so keep it in your mind, the cell membrane will help amoeba in respiration and with simple diffusion only. Okay, next example is earthworms. How the earthworms do the respiration? They use their skin to absorb oxygen from air and remove carbon dioxide. So this process occurs in earthworms through their skin. And next examples are fish, prawns, mussels. All these are aquatic animals, and already we know that these aquatic animals have the gills for the respiration, and they extract or they absorb the oxygen dissolved in water. Whatever dissolved in water, they take that oxygen and release the carbon dioxide through their gills, right? And next, last example here is in the insects like grasshopper, cockroach, housefly and mosquito. They have tiny holes around their body called spiracles on their body and air tubes called trachea, which are used by these insects in the respiration process. They act as their respiratory organs. So we will summarize this concept. Respiration, the process of releasing energy from the food, is called respiration. The respiration is of two types. One is aerobic respiration and second is anaerobic respiration. One is aerobic, you can say aerobic respiration, and second is anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration and second is anaerobic respiration, right? Aerobic respiration takes place in presence of oxygen, right? And it occurs in absence of oxygen, right? Next, the respiration equation is food plus oxygen, which is aerobic respiration. It will convert food into carbon dioxide, water and energy. This energy will be taken by the body to do its metabolic activities and various functions of the body, right? And this respiration occurs in cell, that's why it is called cellular respiration. And same, it will provide energy for carrying out life processes which are necessary for the life, right? And next are the examples hai, these are the yeast will do the anaerobic respiration in absence of oxygen, right? And it will release the energy, carbon dioxide and the glucose. The food will be broken down into ethanol. In human beings, the carbon dioxide and water will be released, energy will be absorbed by the body. In amoeba, the respiration takes place through the cell membrane with the diffusion process of gases, right? And earthworms do the aerobic respiration again, and they use their skin to absorb the oxygen from the air and release the carbon dioxide. Next, the example is for the aquatic animals, right? Aquatic animals, fish, prawns and mussels, they have gills in their body and they use these gills to absorb the oxygen which is dissolved in the water and release the carbon dioxide, right? And inside the insects, last example is insect, where you can include grasshopper, cockroaches, housefly, mosquito, etc. They have spiracles, you can say the holes around their body, and on their body there are tube like structure which are trachea, which are used by them as a respiratory organs, right? I hope you got this concept, and you can take the screenshot of this respiration topic if anyone wants, right? We'll meet you soon. Have a good day.